Is this cushion mass-proof by healthcare worker standard? Hi! In this video, we'll be reviewing the new cushion foundation from Espoir, the Espoir Velvet Cushion Foundation. A Korean YouTuber, Hoonion, made me buy this. I'll put the video of his review in the description box below. Anyways, we'll review this cushion foundation under the tropical humid weather of the Philippines, especially now that it is in the summer. I got this box from Shopee for 1,310 pesos. That was on a 3/3 sale. And as you can see here, inside the box you have the cushion itself with one refill and a free pouch also. So once you open the cushion foundation, there's a mirror and the typical cushion structure, and here's the refill or the cushion itself, and it's just a typical normal cushion foundation. The pouch that's included is a mesh type, and you can fit the cushion foundation and the refill inside. The mirror of the cushion is a decent mirror. I put on some my skincare already, which is the Beauty Mist and some sunblock. So now we'll apply the Espoir Velvet cushion. One thing I noticed about the cushion puff of the Espoir compared to other standard cushion, it's softer and thinner. So as you can see here, when I compare this to the Moonshot, you can see that the Moonshot is thicker and is less flimsy compared to the Espoir, which is thinner and softer compared to the Moonshot. Okay, so I'll put on some application now. When I applied this, it feels comfortable to the skin. There's no heavy feeling or feeling of like a cakey feeling of the foundation onto my skin. So this is one layer of it. As you can see, it has a almost full coverage compared to this side, which has no cushion foundation yet, and this one with one layer of the Espoir. I think this is buildable. So let's try to cover this one. So this is half of my face with the one layer of Espoir and some touch up here to cover the redness that I have, and this one has no cushion foundation yet. So as you can see, this has a really high coverage compared to the, actually it's compared to the Moonshot, it has a higher coverage. So let me just finish the other half of my face. Okay, so this is the full face of one layer of the Espoir Velvet cushion. This has a matte finish and it feels lightweight to the skin, not that sticky, and has a scent. The scent is very light, which is like a skincare scent. You won't notice it once you're applying it or when you have applied it already onto your face. I'll just finish the rest of my makeup and then we'll proceed to the surgical mask test. I also tested this out for several days. My typical base makeup is a face mist and then followed by a sunblock, and then at the end of my makeup, I will top it off with Coty Airspun translucent powder. Okay, so now that I have finished my makeup, let's test this onto the surgical mask. So here's my surgical mask and we'll see if it will transfer to the surgical mask. Let's see the immediate application. Let me give you a closer look. So there's none in my, there's the foundation in my face did not move. And let me show you the close-up of my mask. So this is what the mask looks like for the surgical mask. There was no transfer except for the lipstick, but aside from that, the foundation did not transfer. The second is the KF94 mask, and let's watch this video. The weather during this time was a little sunny, but the temperature is not as hot. So we went to the mall, and then I wear this, and after 2 hours, this is what the mask looks like for the smudging. And here is after 7 hours. As you can see, there's no marks or moving of the foundation onto my face, but there's a little clumping onto the side of the nose, but it still looks okay. And if you can see the mask, there's minimal transfer, but this is already after 7 hours of wear. And the last is the 3M mask. So this is now another day. My usual makeup plus, I'll be using the 3M Aura for this test. So I'll just go to the clinic and then we'll get back to see what happens after 2 hours. My activity during this time is I was inside the air-conditioned room for around 15 minutes, and after which I walk around the hospital without the aircon. So it was kind of humid and hot during this time. And as expected, there's a little bit of transfer onto the chin area. Okay, so now this is after 3 hours of the Espoir Velcro Espoir V Velvet. There's no movement of the foundation onto my face, and this is one of the good things that I like about this foundation. Looks nice, huh? But there's just a removal here a little. But so far, I think it's okay on my face after 3 hours. Now we'll check what happened to the mask. Okay, so this is after 3 hours mask of the Espoir B Velvet. Apart from the lipstick or the lip tint, I think there's no stain here after 3 hours of wear. And here is another day also. Then this is after 4 hours. And the cushion foundation has been very consistent. The way that it looks onto your face, even with the 3M mask, is very nice. So it does not look weird and it does not move around also. So this is after 4 hours of wear of the Espoir B Velvet cushion. So we have some smudging here and here. And here are my final thoughts. Let's first talk about what I like about this Fusion foundation. First, the cushion case. It is very elegant looking. Second, that it is a full coverage. And despite it being full coverage, it feels lightweight onto my skin. And when you remove your mask, despite the length or up to 6 hours of wear in my test, you'll see that your foundation or your makeup in your face stays really intact. What I don't like about this cushion, it's actually some little petty, but it's the puff, because the puff is very flimsy and very thin. I think I just need to get used to it because I'm used to the usual cushion puff, which is a lot more thicker. I know it's made perfectly for this cushion foundation, but you know. Also, I got a little bit disappointed because when I was watching the reviews by Hoonion and the other Korean YouTubers, there really is no smudging, only on the parts of the nose from this cushion foundation. But I guess the weather there in Korea is different from here in the Philippines. So in my case, when I use this in the summertime of the Philippines, there's still a smudging of the cushion foundation into the KF94 and into the 3M mask. Hope this video helped you in deciding whether to purchase or not this cushion foundation. I still think that if you need a full coverage foundation, this is a very reliable cushion foundation that you can put into your makeup kit. Because despite it being under the humid weather of the Philippines, the makeup on your face stays intact, although there are just a little smudging onto your mask. If you like this review, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye!